Hello there, PS Video. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I know I said I was gonna... I'm pretty sure I said I was gonna do the trial next, but I wanted to come out here. Damn, I'm slow. I wanted to see what was going on out here. Go see Poppy. The Snidgets or what have you. I also don't mind what I'm wearing. Don't mind the drip, and I don't mean the water. I was born in the darkness after all. I might put my uniform back on, but for now, we're styling for this episode. What's up?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
I'm right here. Just turn around. Don't mind the drip either. You know, in her little image for the quest, I thought she was gonna be in normal clothes. Maybe she just doesn't have her cloak on. Who knows? I thought we were dressing normally. And yes, this is how I dress normally. I also got all the Alhambra things unlocked. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but we got them. I also had to go all the way down here, my warpath. There was some things here that like probably could show up in the future. I didn't. There's a one boss guy with a name. I didn't kill him. I just walked past him because not that guy, but we'll kill him eventually. I didn't want to do anything too quick, especially off camera. But I had to go all the way out here to get that shit, and I wanted to get that shit. Anyways, how's it going, Poppy?
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
I was born in the darkness.
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Don't worry, I'll intimidate them. Damn, I look good. Huh? They'll understand. They won't like this. No, they'll understand. No, they probably won't like this.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere.
A
There's
flowing
something
cloak,
about
though.
them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
If you say so. Centaurs don't know any more than the rest of us. These fucking forest-dwelling bastards. Fuck 'em.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is
Is
it?
what?
It's nothing.
What was it?
Truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right.
Well, you sound secretive.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, bro,
You're
yeah.
absolutely right.
Oh,
We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
I didn't click anything. The shit just cut off itself. What the hell? Hey fellas, how's it going? No, I'll kill him, I'll kill him.
What
can take
do
'em.
you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were
Dormammu,
hoping to speak
we've
with
come
you.
to bargain.
I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never.
You
We're
do
here
not
because
you do not look like
we
you
need your
have that
help.
voice.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in
That
coming
voice does not
here,
match.
little witch.
Don't you fucking touch her. I can take you all on.
Leave them be, Alec. We do
Doran.
not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm
Damn.
the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Bro is yapping. Look at him walk away. Tail between his legs.
Foolish children.
Damn.
Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
What she said.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest.
What does that mean?
I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
And how the hell are we supposed to know where you're going? Do you believe this guy? Well, we didn't die.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Well, we didn't die. We wouldn't have, because I would have killed them all, to be honest with you. I ain't afraid of no fucking four-legged motherfucker. He was annoyingly cryptic. Is it Moonstone common?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I trust him, centaurs know things. I literally just said they don't know everything. He was annoyingly cryptic. He could just said,
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur.
Right.
It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the
Doran.
leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Yeah, I could just go to the cave.
I'll let you know what I find.
Ah, great. Just came out into the spooky forest for no reason. Alright, I'll leave you here. See you later. I got other things to do. How much time did that take? 7 minutes? Should I do this one? I don't know if I... Probably don't have to do it now, but... While I'm out of here... While I'm out of here... I hope I don't have to cut off the video during the trial after this. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I don't like cutting the video off during trials. Which I feel like I did that for both of the last trials.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the mummies contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Well, I wanted to know how to lockpick Pierre's.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Perhaps. What's up?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there.
Yeah, you take
and
these
as
jobs.
my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Whatever, I guess I'll do it.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble,
Agabus.
He works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Great. What am I hoping to learn from them?
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow,
Mr.
or
Bickle?
they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
I'll meet you here. It's almost like you're
Hopefully,
not going to go anywhere.
By the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
You're... Nah, take your time.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Mrs. Rave. Mrs. going to the rave.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Well, hello.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife.
I can replace him. I mean, what?
That I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Sucks. So about the replacement. Why would I take your husband, not you?
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Wow.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to do anything. He would just get out himself. Relatable.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden.
Not that daisies.
It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Don't worry. I'll help you.
Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Nah, I'm chill. I'm just chill like that. Words.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
If it is,
find
call
Mr.
me.
Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Wrong.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir.
I like your hair.
Help.
Not because it looks like mine.
You know the Bickles? All right. But you must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often.
Wow.
I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
Man's cooking the books.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Sucks. I'll take your place.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Whatever you say, fella.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Chill out, chill like that.
How to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Mr. Bickle. Damn. Now I'm moist. Now I'm moist again.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Now, somewhere. Who could it be?
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Fuck. You should not have been a little bitch.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
In the exact same place I left her. Damn random Slytherin student. Weak ass jumps. Damn random Gryffindor student. I'm stroking out, hold on.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I was just fucking there. Son of a bitch. Parkour.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Must be. Not inside, apparently. This does not bode well.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
It's all roundaboutish, but alright.
The footprints led to this room.
There's a
There
room.
must be another way forward.
Yes, where could it be? Where could it be?
Akio! The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way.
What is this?
I need to find her
Hufflepuff
quickly.
room.
Revelio.
Dudes.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
A little wobbliness. Oh, I thought there was someone right in front of me.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not. Doing Rookwood's work for him.
Revelio.
Not Gwendolyn Zhao.
Aye.
Can't let anyone get past me this time.
There's a lot of guys and dudes down here.
They don't seem to
That was
care
not
for
me.
in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
Excuse me. Man's rigid. Huge decorated table. I'm in.
It's about
Revelio.
time he took control. He doesn't need Ranrock.
Girl's been nothing but trouble.
About time we locked her up.
It's Totalis.
I used to be stationed
Revelio.
with Selwyn. Rookwood will lead us to victory. You mark my words. Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
Yeah.
Oh, I fancy it's time we found a new unsuspecting trader around these parts, don't you?
Let's finish this job and be done with it.
Why do I always end up on patrol duty?
What's this?
Well, fuck you too, asshole. Give you some brain damage for your fucking trouble.
Oh, what's the light out of your eyes?
Bombarder. Akio. Stupid one. This has become personal. Bombarder.
Thunder! Fuck you.
Don't give me that look. Mind yourself, you do, before I take it into my head to do something.
Revelio.
You a real look. A pain.
What are you yapping about? You didn't really know, whose voice foretold coming rain. You are loved by me as a crow could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always been the one. Wow.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Now, I was gonna rob these people. No one will mind, they're assholes. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until we are more settled, my love. And I know that you are doing all that you can to ensure that such a situation is within our grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months have been unable to I thought I was missing a word. I thought we. At these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which we exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Well, I'm keeping it. Not the roughhouser gloves.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, get out of the way. For fuck's sake. Alright, only $53. That's real nice. And at this point, I don't think I'm gonna do the trial in this episode.
What? Revelio.
Who's nasty ass making all these noises? I'll save it for next episode. Identified outfit item. It's orange. Can it be for the one fucking thing I don't have an orange item in? That would be nice. What's in here? Rats! We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat who makes all of the rules.
Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
Shut up, I'm right here.
Say nothing. Leviosa deal with her when he arrives.
Look what you've done!
Yeah, whoop your ass. Get your big ass over here.
Who goes there?
Stop moaning like that. Who goes? He goes these nuts. Bomb. I wasn't finished with you, asshole. 70 dark wizards. Ooh, a talent point. Well. Which ones am I missing? Wigan Weld? No thanks. Nah. Well, there was one I wanted. Shouldn't ask me. No, stealth? Yeah, that one. Wasn't necessarily finished yet. Oh, challenges. Combat. Oh, that's it. Lame. Now this is what I'm talking about. Let's look in here real quick too. Gloves. These ones are better. Which ones did I put on? Those ones. Nothing. Please. No. No orange. Alright. Saving my friend. Hold on. Hold on that again. I want to see. No, be up here. This. No thanks. I was born in the darkness.
Revelio.
That knows everything. Oh.
He must be here somewhere.
Knock knock. That sounds familiar. Oh, you're right there.
Hello,
hold on. Hold that thought. Just auto that shit. I got time for all that. Isco rapes a wand. I gotta check this out. Hold that thought. I'm guessing it's in here. Oh, it looked red, didn't it? Was that not a wand thing? Was this like that's just a weird collectible? Oh, it was evidence. It was evidence. Oh.
Revelio.
Anything else? Hold that thought. Wait. Oh.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you've been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed.
You shouldn't thank me. I'm gonna leave you in here so I can take your wife.
On the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
It'll stand back. I hope it backfires and you die so I can take your wife. I mean, what? I didn't say nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure.
Don't thank me.
And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to separate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Whack.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Tell your wife I said hi.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
What, they fucking respawn or something? No. We're chilling. Let's get the hell out of here.
Revelio.
Let's skedaddle. This place is whack. Place for losers. I wasn't running.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
I'm sure we will.
Nutsai,
There's a way
oh
out here?
my. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Now we're chilling. Why wouldn't we be?
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is.
Obviously.
I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai.
A beautiful
Your
wife.
mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
What, you a
Actually,
snitch?
Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashfinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk.
I'm
Next
chilling.
time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
I'm chilling. Yo, fuck you.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Nah.
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai,
I whooped
you
all
may wish
the
to
asses.
speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
You want your wand back? Okay, goodbye. I'll just stand here. I got a little time left, and I guess I'll do the one thing I've been putting off a lot. That's the wrong direction. I'm not gonna have enough time for this one. Then I guess I'll do this one. This is the right one, right? Yeah, the Rome trial. X. Oh, right. I guess since I'm here.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank
killed
you
them.
from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Hey, yo. Yeah.
They will pay for this. Those statues took time and effort.
Good for you, I didn't ask.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
You yapping about?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you
Damn.
did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago.
Damn.
You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am.
Yeah.
At the
you can do better.
request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
I don't know what that means.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat.
Darn.
I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
I don't know. Okay. Too big for boots. I never really seen that done. Have I?
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's
Like how to open
terrified of
doors.
those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Why did you put them in the school? You don't go to the school. You're both dickheads then.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Glad we got that settled. Do I have to do it so far? Do I want to wait for this? Why not?
Hello, pardon me?
A woman. A female. I've never seen one of those in my life.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello. I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it.
Deal.
Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner.
Deal.
It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Deal. My own shop in it would be brilliant.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop, and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Don't care.
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her.
How much?
However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
The hell was that? Someone behind me?
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
Alright. But hey, let me be a small-time business owner. Let me be a startup.
What kind of things
I didn't know I could do this.
Sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Shop looks a bit worse for wear.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh,
the just said the exact same thing, just fancy.
Able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly.
Stop doing that.
Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
Oh, okay. How did you become so good at selling?
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige. Master Mason was a wonderful master.
That's all I do.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village.
Oh,
Penny
right.
does hope she gets to work with you.
North edge. Minding your own business. Well, literally. Oh no, it's probably that one. Oh. Ghostesses. No, I've been here before for our demi-guys. What's up? Gibb shop.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous.
How much money do I have?
And do please forgive me for asking. Don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
Never too early to start up. No.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price.
I sure hope so.
I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
And how much will that be?
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Curses.
You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back, at a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Is this some sort of Ponzi scheme? Why would you assume that I fail?
Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
What represents failure?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
That smells something fishy.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
Oh, now you're pressuring me, huh?
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. The benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
Sounds all really fishy. I'll think about it.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well.
How much money do I need?
I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
How much, damn it? You never collect 1,500 to purchase the shop. I have $9,000 and I just got 50. Hand it over right now.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
I was expecting like $10,000 or
I've
something.
decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
1,500? That's easy.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am
shop like 8 times over.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me
Better not
the
be.
money, and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Give me the fucking money right now. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items.
Right.
They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
She was already there. I'm about to go into the back of that shop and get Sweeney Todd. Did. Someone's gonna fucking bake me into a pie. Didn't expect to become a business owner in this episode, but you know, shit happens. Sometimes you're just wandering the streets, sometimes you buy a whole ass business. Shit, it happens.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad
because of my dashing good looks.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Good thing I have magic.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Hot damn. Do I just repair all this? Or...
Repair.
There's a lot
Nothing
of
like a bit of hard work.
Wish I had this magic in real life.
Penny can already see the potential.
Haven't you worked here already?
Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
What do you mean? Stop doing that and tell me what the hell you want.
Holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
It's a fucking mimic, isn't it? I'm gonna get eaten.
Revelio.
Damn it, Penny, tell me. Please. I swear. How suspicious. Open. A corpse. Man, what the fuck? Oh great, a dungeon in my shop. Motherfucker, don't go down there. I ain't got time for all this. Why are you... Should you fail and die in a deep dark hole, I ain't got time for all this, motherfucker. Damn. Fine. Let me see if I have time for all this, motherfucker. Damn. Oh, great. I'm just stuck down here. Good thing I got my adventuring clothes on. Spooky.
Revelio.
Thanks for not telling me, Penny. You're a real good elf to have. I ain't even shit down here. That's not ominous. Fuck you.
Revelio. That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in there?
An elf-sized hat. Fuck you looking at.
Revelio.
Oh. I guess I'll leave. There's some shit down there.
Oh, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, hey, fellas.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem a casual sort. What fun this will be!
Is that because I'm in Slytherin?
For me, at least.
Oh yeah, I'm gone. Fuck you.
Lumos.
Alright, buddy, enough of your games. This is not gonna be quick, is it?
Revelio.
Lumos.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
Yeah, you're just wasting my time down here. How much time now?
What in the... Who's there?
A ghost. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it here. Like to go this DarkSideNick videos. Next time I'll be going through this haunted something or other underneath my fucking brand new shop. I'm just trying to be a small time business owner and motherfucker, my shit haunted. But anyways, like, subscribe, see you then, all that, and God bless.